The other game, Titans. I guess this is, you know, we're going to give the Titans some love. Yes, we are. Hamilton and I exchanged many texts about this last night in the wee hours as he's in New York and I'm in L.A. A nice first career win, by the way, for head coach Brian Callahan. You got to celebrate those. You got to declare victory when you can. It wasn't pretty. Mason Rudolph, they were able to sort of get the job done. They will lose Will Levis early on with the shoulder injury. And let's take a listen. I think for the first time on our show ever, let's listen to Brian Callahan talk.
Will's healthy. He's our quarterback. It was not a decision based on anything other than his health and protecting him, particularly with the bye week and the shoulder that didn't feel great. I didn't want to put him back out there, and I knew I was going to run the ball quite a bit. So that was really what it factored. But he's our starter when he's healthy, and we're ready to roll with him.
Okay, so it sounds like Levis will be there after their Week 5 bye. Enough about offense, though. The credit we want to give, okay? And we'll, of course, talk about the Dolphins and all of that. But the defense, we should give it not an apology to, but a little... We only have 48 minutes of airtime. We have less than an hour to talk about 32 teams, and we have not given our due love to the Titans defense, which has been on a roll. And it's this thing that somehow ends up at the bottom of our rundown, and we run out of time because we ask a question or two more in an interview, and we don't get to it. We're getting to it right here to start the show. Okay, number one total in passing defense for the first 4 weeks of the season. This isn't just last night. This is not new. Okay, they haven't played the heaviest competition. They haven't played the high hitters, whatever, but they've been dominant, and they are getting slept on. Harold Landry, another sack last night. That's 4 for him. Arden Key all over the place. L'Jarius Sneed, Chief No More, transforming the secondary, okay? They are a hard luck 1-3, okay? If they can stop turning it over, like, you know, they were able to do last night somehow, they're not going to be an easy out for anybody. They're going to be a tough walk in the park. They're going to be a punch in the face. As for the Dolphins, Hamilton, I'm going to bring you in. Would you like to give a silver lining? Would you like to kick off our silver lining for the Dolphins? I'll play the violin.
It's tough right now. I mean, that offense couldn't get anything going. Again, a lot of it, you got to credit Tennessee, but Tyreek frustrated on the sidelines. It's not good right now.
But I do like that McDaniel's like, he should be frustrated. He's a leader. He's passionate. I mean, can you imagine the things? Can you imagine the things? They should have one of those TikTok lip readers. Dig into that. The ones that are always reading like Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner's lips at Paris Fashion Week. Like, they should really let one loose on Tyreek Hill to see what he must have been saying behind that sideline. And Mike McDaniel's hearing that, but he's focused. Like, that's a great coach. That is a great coach.
That is, yeah. You gotta let your guys be frustrated when stuff like this is going on. You can't pretend like everything's all good. And I think Wes Welker's eyes in the background of that play are a good indicator of what was being said too.
The thing is, there's a world of people, and I like that Twitter got this right last night, because I was all over Twitter last night, and it was a rough night for the Knock Tua crowd. Get it? Not Hawk Tua, Knock Tua. Get it?
I see what you did.
It was tough for them because it's so obvious that how valuable he is and what he. And I saw that a lot. Like, this shows. It's nice when the IQ of the football fan puts it together. Like, yes, this minus this equals this guy's pretty valuable. He's worth every bit of the contract they gave him. So none of those mean tweeters about Tua have any legs to stand on. And by the way, we do have a report from Shefty this morning. Shefty NBA insider, question mark? Weird. He's been getting positive reports from neurologists. So good to hear that he's feeling better, and that it would be surprising if he didn't return this year. You just have to hope, obviously, that he's making the right decisions for himself, which is all that matters. But that's all. That was we got a good sweat in there. We got a sweat in there. I think we have Devontae Adams on the show.